I love when you ask questions like this because you know how I feel about volunteering and interning and having other career relevant opportunities. So, your short answer is everywhere. You can find volunteer opportunities everywhere in your area. And the long answer? Everywhere if you know where to look. So imagine this. You're scrolling through your phone and you come across a post from a local museum offering volunteer opportunities. And oh, I really have been thinking about a career in museums. So you think that sounds cool, but how do I get started? Well, here's how to start. First, you start with local platforms. So Volunteer Match is an example. It's a nationwide platform that connects volunteers with local opportunities. There's also Idealist. It lists volunteer opportunities, internships, and jobs with nonprofit organizations. There's also All for Good, a service of Points of Light, which is an organization that offers a searchable database of volunteer opportunities. These local platforms allow you to filter opportunities by location, cause, and time commitment, making it easier to find a good fit. Now, the other thing to do is explore career-relevant fields. Of course, you might not want to get into museums as a career, but you do have your own career goals. So, depending on your career interests, here are some fields with volunteer opportunities. First responder work, for example. There are organizations like the American Red Cross that offer training and volunteer emergency response opportunities. If you're interested in mental health, being a counselor or a therapist, and you live in New York City, the New York City Youth Health Program provides opportunities to engage in an adolescent mental health initiative. And the same applies to the area that you live in. For example, your area might have the crisis text line. Now, museums and the arts, there are many local museums that offer volunteer docent programs or behind-the-scenes internships. So if you're looking into being a doctor, you can volunteer at local clinics or health fairs to gain experience in public health. Entrepreneurship is another example. Join programs that support youth entrepreneurship, like those offered by the New York Edge or a similar program in your town. Were you interested in a career in social services? Well, there's an organization like City Harvest that welcomes volunteers to assist in food distribution and community outreach. A similar program is likely offered in your county. And if you're interested in law or exploring whether you want to get into law, look at opportunities with the Family Court Division, which offers programs for youth interested in legal careers. Again, you get started by searching, getting creative and searching. So let's look at a real life scenario. Let's say you're interested in a career in mental health. You could visit a youth health website to explore volunteer opportunities there in your area. You can contact the program coordinator to inquire about available positions. You can attend an orientation session to learn more about the program's goals and your role. And you can commit to a regular schedule, such as volunteering once a week for just a few hours. So by following these steps, you'll gain valuable experience and contribute to a cause that you're passionate about. Now in part 2, we'll talk about how this type of stuff makes it on your resume and can literally change your life.